All right, guys, welcome back to another video. I hate making these. This is just gonna be another update video on the two trucks, basically where they're kind of sitting right now. Before I get into that though, I am like less than 30 subs away from 1,000. So if you could really hit that subscribe button, I really appreciate it. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you what is going on with the two trucks right now. All right, so this is where the Tundra is sitting. So if you notice, it has some new wheels and tires on it, and there is a reason for that. First, it just needed tires. The other wheels and tires I had, the tires were just shot on them. So either way, it's gonna need new tires. These are Vision Nemesis 17x9 with a -12 offset. And I'm running them with the Kenda Cleaver RT tires, which I really like, but I am running into an issue with two of them not being able to balance out. They're out of round. I did get them from Walmart, and they actually gave me two more new tires that I have to swap out for the back ones that basically they just won't balance out. So hopefully those can get balanced, and that will be nice. But they have a really nice offset with a -12. But the reason why I got them, I lost a wheel and wheel spacers, guys. So basically I was driving down the road and felt the truck kind of getting a little bit wobbly. So I was going to pull over, check it out, see what's happening. Before I could even do that, boom, tire was already in front of me and it was gone. And so the tire basically came out, and I guess it came back and it hit the side of the bedside, a pretty good dent in there. And basically I determined that it was the actual wheel spacer. So this was the old wheel, and the actual spacer is still on there. So the lugs are on here, but the wheel spacer is still in the back. So it came undone. So either I just didn't torque it correct, probably. This was after I had finished doing all the suspension and everything like that, and it was the rear. And so I know I was kind of in a rush because I was pretty tired. I was ready to get everything done. And so probably just wasn't torqued right. And basically that's what happens when you cut corners or you try to rush things. It ends up being worse. So I've already had a body shop look at it. They're gonna try and pull it. They said, it cost me probably about 200 bucks. And I just told them I just wanted to kind of straighten it out. It doesn't need to be perfect because, again, the truck is not perfect anywhere really as far as paint and stuff like that. So they're gonna go ahead and try and pull that, see how straight they can get it, and we'll see what happens with that. But other than that, this truck is running pretty good. It has been my daily since the Jeep is still down, and I'm going to update you that right now real quick. But let me also show you, so the Tundra, I haven't really taken it off-road or nothing like that yet because I'm still fine-tuning basically little things. So I'm still, until I can get it like fully confident that it'll do everything I need it to off-road and not really get stuck out there, I'm not going to. So basically the rear brakes are fine, but the actual e-brake levers are basically rusted, and so they can't pull the e-brake. So basically you have no e-brake on the back. So I bought new levers and all that stuff, not real expensive, pretty cheap, and a new e-brake cable. And so I basically am going to take that in after the Jeep gets done and just have Toyota basically replace the levers, redo the brake cable, and adjust all the brakes and make sure everything is good. Because if I'm going down any trails and I need to stop and I'm like uphill or anything like that, I need that e-brake to be working. So once that's done, I do plan on getting this truck out on the trails to kind of test it out. And then the Jeep is still here. So the shop finally got all the parts in that they needed to fix the rear end. Basically what we're doing is new Revolution gears, because when they actually did look in the rear end, it does have Yukon gears in it. Buying it used, I didn't know what brand gears were in it. So it does have Yukon gears, and apparently those haven't been great with the newer Jeeps and stuff like that. It seems like a lot of people have issues between whining and also eating up bearings. So we're replacing the bearings and the gear set with Revolution. They finally got all the parts in, and when they did, it was basically coming up on the Great Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion. So they've had the parts for probably a week or two, but they basically were just really swamped because of a the Jeep Invasion, and they were closed for like half the week to head out there. So basically just wasn't able to get the Jeep in there. But so it is going in tomorrow. And then once that is done, we got to put 500 miles, break in on the new gear set, change out the oil again, and then it should be good to go. Now, the plan was to try and maybe sell this truck and just run the Toyota, but we will see what happens. Honestly, the market seems like it is starting to come down. I don't know if I'd be able to sell this for what I want to. And for that, I may just end up keeping it. Even the market on these are kind of starting to come down. I've been looking and seeing the prices kind of coming down on these, which thankfully I got a pretty good deal on mine when I had bought it. But if anything, I either just keep this one or I may just sell this and just roll with the Jeep, since it is already pretty much all dialed. And the plan was to sell that to kind of try and do full time at some point. But to be honest, I don't know if that is going to be able to happen anytime in the near future. It's still hopefully the plan to one day, and so if that doesn't happen, there's no point in getting rid of the Jeep, which is a perfectly dialed, perfect daily and overlander, basically vehicle that would do everything that I needed to. It would be nice to maybe get out of the payments on it, but you know, to be honest, if I'm still working full time and all that stuff, I don't need to get out of the payments if I don't have to. So that's where we're basically sitting. Hopefully we have some videos coming out soon of either one of the trucks off-road. Camping season should be coming up soon, so we are in like the 2nd or 3rd day of September now. Hopefully next month it starts cooling down. It's October usually. I think it starts cooling down enough to where we can start getting out camping. Again, I don't like camping in the warm weather. I don't be sweating at night and stuff like that, so I usually won't start camping until it's cool out anyway. So hopefully these both will be done within the next month. Everything should be hopefully good for either one of them to take out on some trips and stuff like that. So definitely we'll have some of those coming up. And hopefully in the next video, I have one of them off-road, hopefully. So we will see. But anyway, guys, please like and subscribe if you can. Again, I'm super close to that 1,000 mark. And I'll catch you in the next one.